Hey Mike, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for requesting your free video today in the water restoration group on Facebook. So today I'm going to go over a few tips that you guys can apply right away that will really help with your online presence as well as generating more organic leads. Now, it is important to note that nearly 70% of organic leads come from a website. So it is really important that your website be properly optimized so you can capture that traffic. So we are on your website here. Good. You got a quick click to call. That's awesome. You want to make it as easy as possible for your customers to contact you. So click to call features are good. Having forms right up on the top are really good. I noticed that you have a separate page for each of your major services. That is awesome. That is exactly what you want. You do need to make sure that every single one of your pages have their own original content and that they are focused on their own local buyer intent keywords. Um, Local buyer intent keywords, those are the keywords people are actively searching on Google right now for the services that you're offering in your community. So you do want to focus on local keywords rather than national keywords. And your brand name is also considered a national keyword and is also a little bit confusing. Insurance, general contractors, and looking at your statistics, it looks like a lot of the traffic you're getting to your website is through your brand name. And it is my professional opinion that people are coming to your website looking for insurance. And I think that's very confusing. And they're probably leaving your website when they realize that you're not providing insurance, you're providing services and working with insurance carriers. So that's just my 2 cents. So looking here at your homepage, um, this is branding. This content here is really hard to read. But thankfully, the content on your website is really for Google. And so hard for us to read does not mean hard for Google to read. So your homepage, Google wants you to have a minimum of 1,500 words of content or more, depending on what your competition is doing. So if your competitors have more content, you need more content. And you need 250 words for every keyword you're going to try and target. So you do have a little bit of content here, but I would say you definitely need to add more content and focus it around the various services that you offer. Have your homepage be a summary of each of your services, and then have keywords that you're focused on so that you can be found organically for each of those services. But each of your pages also need to have their own keywords, and you don't want to use duplicated keywords among your pages. Otherwise, you can run into keyword cannibalization and you're not going to show up. So it is really important. Content is key when it comes to ranking. So you definitely want to work on your content and keyword strategy. Now, if we look in Orlando, your top competitor for water damage is ServPro. Now, yes, they are a franchise, but you are at an advantage because franchisees are not able to modify their pages, and you're not competing against the franchise as a whole, only this location. So you are at an advantage because you are able to add pages, add content, and modify your content to focus it on the keywords that you want to rank for. And they cannot. So just looking quickly at their page, They do have some content. They do have interlinking in between pages, which is really important for your SEO. Some blog articles, and that's about it. So franchisees, to be able to rank for keywords that are not on their pages, they have to work 3 and 4 times harder to be able to rank. So you are at an advantage. You just need to work on your content and keyword strategy. Make sure you have more content than they have, and then support your website with SEO, because a website without search engine optimization is not going to be found online. So now if we look here, we can see your website has a score of 0 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google does not trust your website. Now that is 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. Not all of these are created equal, and while you do need a lot of these, you need to make sure that you're getting the right type. These are like a popularity contest in Google. So the more relevant the websites are that are linking to you, the more that it's going to help you. And you also want to make sure that they are do follow referring domains. That way they share the power of the higher ranking sites to help you to rank faster. If we look here, only 5 of your referring domains are do follows. And Google's only giving you credit for 1 backlink per referring domain. So what that means is only 5 of your links are doing anything to help your website. You have been indexed for 24 keywords, but you're only getting about 1 person to your website on average. If we take a look at your keywords, you only have a couple keywords on your home page, and these are, I'm sorry, not homepage, first page of Google, and these are national terms. Florida roof insurance, that is more of a state or regional, but these are national keywords, even though they are brand related. So you're getting false metrics. The people that are coming to your website are probably looking more for insurance, and the people that are coming to your website also are not able to be serviced by you guys, because with national keywords, only a small percentage are actually local people. So you want to focus on local keywords that are actually going to convert into customers, like this keyword here. If we look at your competitor ServPro, let's look here real quick. We don't really care how their website is performing as a whole. I apologize, it's taking longer than it should. Okay, so we don't care how their website is performing as a whole. We only care about this one location page, and they have a rating of a 13. Most of this rating is because of the power of their website. They only have 1 backlink that you have to beat, and it is a do follow. So you need to beat their 1 backlink. But this one page has 56 keywords, and they're getting over 200 people to their website on average per month. So these guys are going to be super easy for you guys to beat, but you do have to work on the content and keyword strategy, and then support it with your backlinks and SEO, so that you can rank those keywords, those relevant buyer intent keywords, and start capturing the traffic here. There's a ton of traffic that you're missing out on by not being optimized. And then the last piece of this is this Google My Business section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section for each of your service areas and relevant keywords, because 30% of people search in the maps and don't search anywhere else. So if you're not listed here, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important is going to be your citations. That's going to be the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So if you follow each of these tips I provided you today, Your website can become number one across Google for your service area and services using those local buyer intent keywords supported by your SEO. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you found it helpful and would really like to get your feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.